Gzeus family. Well, I'm sorry. And, I just want to talk to you guys about current situations that we find ourselves in, you know what I'm saying? And how you should get out of it, you know what I'm saying? And, days are shortening, and the glory of the whole earth is disappeared. The earth is now cold. There's no natural amenities no more, you know what I'm saying? Everything is classified, everything is numbered, everything is registered, you know what I'm saying? There's no freedom for nobody, for nothing. There's no goal that you created. All the lies that you carry since you were born, you know what I'm saying? People lie to you, they will lie to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like people in your family, they lie to you because they will lie to you. Yeah, before you were born, they were lying to them, so they lied to you. Yeah. I've seen people being born, intelligent people, intelligent babies, man, and the parents are dumb. And I see the parents doing things that they shouldn't do to this kid. You know what I'm saying? They're dumbing down the kid. But you can't tell them because, you know what I'm saying, they're going to tell you, who you think you are? You know what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of people are suffering these days, that they see their families, their friends, and their loved ones, and doing things outside of this matrix. Yeah, really involved in the matrix. Yeah, taking shots, telling you what to do, telling you to find a business, telling you to pay bills, telling you that this is life and all that. They all programmed. You understand that? And they don't know what they're talking about. They don't see nobody who is successful by following this formula. Yeah, their own parents, they see them, they had a miserable life. Most of them working hard all their lives to pay their bills, to pay the bills for the kids, you know what I'm saying? To be able to go to school, to be indoctrinated, and paying taxes out of nowhere. People send them bills, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do, then they paying all their lives. Their parents, they studied, they got a degree for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Other than to be a slave. That's the new slavery I explained to you guys. Yeah, evolution of slavery, evolution of this lab, what it is, I explained to you guys. Yeah, it's about they playing with the genes while they keep the lab rats occupied, you know what I'm saying? They keep them in their roles, tell them you gotta work, you gotta pay bills, you gotta pay to everything you do, and they trapped, as I told you. Doesn't matter which one of them. Yeah, Legion boys, they all trapped. They all have false reality they explain to you. Yeah, we look back in history, they were cooned. They added 1,000 years, people. 1,000 years of history. Yeah, it was the year I-665, and they changed it to 1665. How about that? And that 1,000 extra years, they added the Bible. History, which is all artificial, but official at the same time. Yeah, is all a lab, as I explained to you guys. And Brother Sophia found the coins of these sources in the year I-656. Yeah, and they had these coins going on. There were aliens around here doing business and everything, and they had the Mageddon, you know what I'm saying? And next minute, you got the 1,000 years added. Yeah, these aliens came in the spaceships from the other side of the earth. Yeah, there's no space. I already explained to you. They outside of our site, in the other side of the earth, and they ran us, you know, all the way as a project. Yeah, and they gave them the Independence Day. That these dudes, all these religious dudes, think that is the day their Lord is coming to save them. It's nothing. It's a psyop. Yeah, and you got the aliens coming from it to come here to feast. They coming here to delete everything and restart. That's what they're coming for. If you ever see these aliens, it's your last day in the earth. I'm telling you. It's thunder. They don't even look like us. There's other creatures out there with 4 legs, 3 heads, and all of this stuff that your grandmother used to tell you in these scary sleeping stories where before you go to sleep. Yeah, she will tell you some stories talking about these aliens. You know what I'm saying? They had these stories from, you know, it's like from generations. Their mother told her, the other, and she's telling me these stories about, you know, animals with 7 heads and all that. And now I start understanding the correlation where these stories are coming from. It's coming from these aliens. You know what I'm saying? These aliens, they hide from mystery, history. Yeah? They're never ever going to tell you the real story. Because with all that weather, they had the weather control back then, people. How do you explain that? They had weather control right back there in I-6665 going on in the reset years that they were doing. I mean, I don't know how many years they've been doing reset that time. You know what I'm saying? But let's give it 10 years at least. Back from 666. Because in 666, I believe was when they set up this demonic new world order that they set up. They gave them the Bible. They gave them the new way of living here. And done away with everything that was here before. Because they, you know, they deleted everything. They destroyed all the buildings so you can't look back or nothing. And then they gave them this fake-ass history that these niggers will swear they know something. Because they went for a Zungu school to learn that crap. Yeah, we look back, we see Jesus, aliens. Yeah, with spaceship like they show you in Superman. Coming in a spaceship, same story, they give you subliminals. He coming down from another planet, another space, and he's coming in this spaceship, you know what I'm saying? And he's giving them a book after they melted the whole entire earth. He come down, he gives them a book of religion to worship him, that he is God, he's the Son of God, he's going to come back to save them. Yeah, they had high technology, just imagine. And you're dealing with this new creation that don't know nothing, and they gave them scraps, like they gave you today, this, like, you know, they played with you. They gave you the computer little by little, you know, spoon feeding, then they start giving you better computers, then they start giving you tablets, then they start giving you smartphones. Yeah, they had smartphones from day one. They were just giving you, because you're in the lab, so they have to give you things slowly, because they're programming you for an end. And standard. They have to keep you in this, they know that you're a man, and you have this desire, and you have this desire to, they exploit your emotions. Yeah, they exploit your senses. They know what you're looking for. They know how your brain works. And they use it against you by keeping you in that wheel that they are educating you for life. They are giving you these machines. They are giving you these toys. They are telling you what to buy. They are telling you what houses, how you should live. Yeah. everything. But when you look back to try to get some grounds to it, to get some roots to it, you're going to find out that all the history they gave you is a damn BS. It's not that. I don't care if you tell me you're Viking. I don't care if you tell me you're a Zulu. I don't care if you tell me you're an Israelite. I don't care. It's all being made and put together by this entity. And this entity created this Vatican Church. Yeah, that's from where they run. That's the main office. Don't forget that. That's the main office that these aliens are dealing with. That's why you got all these weird designs, you know what I'm saying? All these massive roundabouts and all the... It's all an alien technology they're using on you. Yeah? You see these same aliens everywhere in their films. They tell you that they're never good. They always want to do something sinister, something weird. They want to exploit, they want to study the human being and then this and that. Yeah, and you are going only to find out that it's the same entity that rules your life and are ruling this planet. It's the same damn aliens that they show you in the films and don't tell you that they are there and they are running you. That they are for real. Yeah, and that they come here to collect something, and normally it's your life that they're coming to collect, because we see what they did back there. Yeah, this is crazy, people, and you got all these people collaborating with them. What did I tell you? Everybody that look like you, it's not the same people. There's aliens among us, and they run this shit. Yeah, that's otherwise how they control all the gates. How they gave you all the history and everything. Why are you dumb? Why you don't know what happened to your ancestors? Because they deleted them. And they had to you have nothing original coming from them. Every history they gave you is in the matrix, is in the AI computer that they created since then. And it's a program, a script. They write in automatic. Need to be here. They only need agents, and they need programmed agents. That's it. The lab runs automatically. And when it's time to them to come and collect, they're just gonna come and collect. Because all the subjects in the lab are, you know, prepared for that day. They were prepared for that. That's it. They ain't gonna think outside of that. Yeah. It's once you learn a lot of truth and you get to some level, you're gonna find out that it's hard to keep up with everybody. Because they won't make sense to you. What they're doing, where they're going. Nothing they do makes sense. Because they are in that artificial reality simulation that I told you guys. And Yhwh and his angels got a spell on them. All sorts of spells. They use chemicals, they juice them, they use the TV programming, they use Hollywood, they use everything. There's a big box of programming in there, and it's difficult for them to come out because it's real hard for them to escape that. You understand that? So what all they can do is obey. All they can do is sign up to the cube and worship the serpent. Aliens, Yhwh, man of war. That's why he gave them this violent education to accept war from time to time, to accept war from country to country, to accept phony wars. Yeah, they teach them terrorist wars, they teach them fear all the time. These aliens keep them in fear, all sorts of fear, you know what I'm saying? They teach them volcanoes can blow up and, you know, consume your entire town, you know what I'm saying? They teach them earthquakes can just come out of nowhere and rip you all apart, rip your town all apart and everybody die. They teach you a comet can fall from space and wipe out entire planet like it did to dinosaurs, the false history they gave you. Yeah, all these dinosaur reptiles. Where do you think these stories are coming from, man? It's coming straight from these aliens, these reptile aliens. It's not that. They're trying to tell you something with that story. But these reptiles were never extinct. That's the part that they're not going to tell you. They are out there, and they are just what they portray in films. Hunting beasts of the field, it seems. Yeah. They got technology. Look, man. When we look back, a lot of things been happening that been deleted from history. We don't know. Yeah, because our ancestors were up to a lot of things. We know that much. But we know that they were living long periods of time before these aliens actually came and resetted this place. Then everybody been taking juices. Then they live now very, very long, short lifespan and low IQ. Low IQ and short lifespan. That's what they did to the so-called Earth population. Since then, they shortened their lifespan and used them just as slaves. And standard for energy, for whatever the hell projects they're doing, studying to better themselves, not to better this. This is just a lab. They are creating themselves using us. That's, I think, what's going on in this lab. It's not bettering themselves, making themselves to live forever or whatever. Playing God, basically. It's Yhwh you're dealing with. Don't forget that creature. Yeah, so he will suck the life out of you to live forever. Because that's his character. Yeah, but it takes the whole role to be ignorant, to be doped, to be deceived into false belief system. Yeah, false religious belief system. It takes all of that. No, I'm sorry. So you guys have, as you can see, there's a lot that has been going on, and all the stuff that they tell you on TV today doesn't even matter, doesn't even make sense, and you should just turn your TV off and start thinking about what you're going to do. The sooner you turn your TV off, the more chances you have, I'm telling you, because TV is there to keep you really grounded. They're still passing the same programs, people, and people still listening to them. I can't believe that. But okay, after the Jews, I believe anything. You know what I'm saying? Because religious people, they are all lost. Understand that? They don't know the real history even. How these UFOs came down in I-665, which they changed to 1665. Yeah, we see them, the air battle of Stralsund, yeah. The whole city getting smoked by these aliens, you know what I'm saying? All buildings getting melted by these aliens, right there. And we see what them doing, weather control and everything. I know I want you guys not to forget that. Yeah. Then it looks like there's other pictures of like so-called Jesus coming in flying spaceships. Yeah, thousands of them and everything. What do you think, man? They lied to you. And everything that I told you, that they told you, that is the whole history. When they changed when they resetted, that's when they set up all these other nations. That's when they set up Europeans, the Africans, the Chinese, and everything else, where they at. Yeah, and then they started giving them this history that, everybody was too stupid, and the Portuguese didn't know the role at all. And they hired this guy, Vasco da Gama, Columbus, whatever. And they all come up with the same stories, you know what I'm saying, in Europe, that they were discovering the role. What the fuck? All these millions of, I mean, how old is the Earth? And these motherfuckers didn't know the Earth. They're starting to go out to the sea now. Now they know how to use a boat. Now they know how to get to another continent. Really? Just from what, 500, 600 years from now? 1,000 years? Yeah. Before that, where were they? People? The role, they give you this notion that the role was totally savage. And there was no civilization of any type. The light, back there, everybody was in the dark. And there was no civilization, people. They made them dumb. I'm saying. That's what they teach us at school. There was no civilization back there. These Portuguese people didn't know nothing. Didn't even have toilets or nothing. They were shitting and dumping the shit down the window, they claim. Yeah. And they were totally ignorant. And next minute, they discovered America. Yeah. Guess what? They gave you wrong stories about who the Indians were and everything because they were resetting. And they had a new plan for that continent. And they were not going to tell you the truth about what was happening there before all of that. Yeah, and then next minute, the European people control all this realm, because it seems they planted them all the way from the church of Gada. Yeah, and that church, they tell you that church is before were black people running the Rome and all that crap. Yeah, which, you know, it's well possible, and I believe that in all the role they already had that same structure before the reset stuff they used to reset them anyway. You know what I'm saying? The aliens always had this structure of religio, and then they operate from there, which is some institution that is totally outside on judgment. You understand that? They smart like that. And this is the organization that teach them everything about morals and about religion and God and what to believe and what is truth and everything else. So the aliens are behind that, and then they are behind the science that they gave you. They have high technology, but they gave you the damn technology. Understand that? Because you are what? Their slave. Understand that? Yeah. So continue being a religio is not going to save you. Okay? They don't care, the aliens. That's why, you know, they don't care. They're not humans like you think you are. And they know they're not humans. But they told you you're human. And that humans are not worth nothing. So here you go. They describe you and everything. What did I tell you? They put you there since the reset and programmed you to do these things until they come. Yep. That's what's happening, people. And how long is this going? 24 minutes? Yeah, man. That's it, man. Gonna stop for now. I might make another video continuing talking about this. But y'all know that the whole world history of conquistadores and the so-called setting up of America, all of it, man, including the European history of Vikings, of King of Leon, and these and that medieval wars that were going on, and they then set up this scenario that you see today, and they rule over that remotely, and using AI, there's nothing that can escape them. But the humans are inferior and they don't understand how the AI is not working for them, it's working for the aliens. You understand that? And it's giving them information. Why do you think they hunt so much and so hard for your information? Motherfucker want to know everything about you, where you are, when you go to the toilet, when you shit, when you have sex, when you go shopping, what you buy. You want to know everything about you. Who do you think is behind this? You in the lab and the aliens are watching you. Stand up. Yeah, that's it, man. I love you guys. I'm not going to be nagging you this day. You know what I'm saying? The days are already bad enough. But I want you to think about all of that and how all this stuff they talk about don't even make sense and don't even matter. Yeah, about politics, about your country, about wars, about this and that. These are all program running and bringing you to this end. That's all it is. And if you can stop that from happening by changing yourself, by knowing the self, yeah, there's no future for this world. This world is going down. That's all you need to know. Understand that? Doesn't matter what color you are, because all this division is part of the programming. To divide them and destroy them. Because divided, they're weak. They're already weak as hell. And if you divide them, you make them even weaker. So that's the plan. They got the AI to do that. They got social systems to do that. And they left you nothing. You can't decide nothing. You can't control, own nothing. You can create nothing. You can say nothing. You can change nothing until you know who you are, where you live, and what you can do. If you don't even know that, you don't know what you can do. Okay? All you can do is what they tell you to do. You're in a program. That's it, man. Love you all. Keep instructions. Peace.